probably enough. Alright. Looks good. Twitch seems to be doing the right thing. Pause the other Twitch so I can do this right. Dear God, my setup is so complicated. Double check. Well does work. Post the thing to Discord. And get into the correct Discord channel so that it doesn't bug me later. And let's switch to S-Video and play a video game. Going to Twitch, this took about a minute. I'm okay with that. Alright. Way back to way Coolbular. Because I didn't give this level enough tries earlier. And failed to complete it on my own. So we're going to give it a few tries here. One of the 2 levels I did not complete that actually was enough. That's. So, yeah, this level's just about waiting and floating munchers. Lots and lots of waiting and floating munchers. You know, you'd think I'd have learned a thing or two after I'd played this level a few times, but no, did not learn anything. This is basically a really long, slightly irritating auto-scroller. Alright, here we go. You have to be on the very left side of the platform so you don't die. That's the important thing there. Anyway. There are 2 left, as far as I'm concerned. But this one is what it is. Somewhat bafflingly. Oop. On the bright side, this doesn't have a secondary exit. So at least I know what I'm getting into. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that didn't work. You must jump over the muncher. Oh, come on. A certain amount of bad luck is to be expected, I suppose. Trying to come up with a very consistent way to get through this. No. Okay. Here's the idea. Well, that was a disappointment. No, that was not the idea. The idea here was, let's just count things off. Let's just play this like it's a Kaizo level, and we'll do it mostly correctly. Mostly. I remain optimistic in the face of severe pessimism. Okay, be on the left, be on the right one when that happens. Kind of impressive, actually. That was a really dumb way to die. Yeah. No, that didn't work. can't simply boing 3 times. That doesn't work. If I high bounce and then bounce to the right, but commit to it, it will work. Okay. Like I said, optimistic. Gotta commit. If you fail to commit, it does not work. That's not the way this level works. This is a hard level, and as such, it must be treated as a hard level. There we go. On the bright side, I'm coming up with new and creative ways to die, I guess. Oh, right, I should change my Twitch title here. I screwed up. PDF is definitely not the time we're doing that. There we go. I do not want to raid Orator presently. Thank you very much for suggesting him, though. Alright. Remember to jump over the muncher. Then I need to be on the far left side. Jump down. Jumping down is apparently the very hard part. Huh. Okay. It's not like I haven't died here before. Apparently, this has saved an awful lot of deaths. I don't think I've died that many times in the whole 7 minutes I've been playing this level, but here we are. Okay. This level is very intentional. It wants you to play the level exactly the way it wants you to play it, which can be kind of annoying, actually, but it is how it has to be. Right. Not a platform. Never was. Yeah, we'll see how long it goes before I actually enable, like, cheats for this. Because I just don't want to do it anymore. And also, floating munchers are bad. Do not add floating munchers to your level, please. Alright. You can't land on that. Don't try to land on that. Subsensible streamer. I definitely agree with the thinking person you have put there. He is definitely thinking a lot more than I am. There we go. I'm still reminded of, like, you know, back in the days of Let's Plays and Kaizo 1 and Proton John, and maybe one day he'll finish his Superman Let's Play. Not holding my breath, but let's be honest here. Probably should try to get onto the next one. That's what I'm missing here. I should really try to get onto the next one. I still feel this has an awful lot of Kaizo nature to it. But I'm still going to try and clear it. Don't jump. Jumping is bad. Don't jump. Well, thank you for the host, Mixter. How you doing? Small Italian man jumps. That's kind of the problem, is I apparently should not jump at certain intervals. Even though I am a small Italian man. Hope you're doing well. Enjoying some of the C3 stuff. Got to reply to someone's thread about SMRPG stuff, which is always kind of fun. I can't predict them well enough. You've had quite the day today? Oh, tell me more. I had today off, and I decided to take tomorrow off too, so. Hopefully I'll be able to beat this level in the 2 days I've taken off. Well, one of them was free, the other one I have to pay for, but eh. Still have to do some Project Carl stuff tomorrow, so. I am excited about doing that work, though, so it doesn't really count. Oh, come on, he even fell off! Despite the 11 minutes, I have not managed to beat the section I had beaten before. Alright. Doop. Doop. Okay. Oh, it's Mallow time! I'm always happy to see Mallow. Mallow's a cool cat. Alright. You can't land on that. I know you can't land on that, and I still tried. So the guy you were working with busted his tail off tonight at work, so you offered to help him get a snack or drink as an area trainer, and you go to the shop and find out your card was declining. Oof! So you got to your car, you got a email about potential fraudulent purchases on your account. Oh, that sucks. Well, hopefully it was just like your credit card company being overly zealous at protecting you against fraud, but it certainly is not improbable that your card has been stolen at some point. There are an awful lot of card skimmers out there on gas dispensers. Alright, here we go. Come on, Mallow, we can do this. Nope. Go forward. Go forward, go forward. Oh, sub 7-Up. How you doing? Got distracted when I got loaded Mallow and reading Mixter's story. I thought I was dead. So you fixed everything and it was actually nothing out of the ordinary except everything was supposedly bad with stuff you bought. Oh, this was a false positive. That's for the best, I suppose. All's well that ends well. I.e., it could have been worse. Mallow the cat, of course, knows that he does not want any munchers. He wants salmon. New day, just got up. Fair enough. Hope you're having a good day. You know, all of, like, the few minutes you've had. I'd say I had a pretty good day. Got a few things done. Added a post to my C3 thread that has attracted almost no interest, which isn't terribly surprising since, you know, there's no, like, actionable item aside from, hey, look at that, he certainly did a thing. But at least I can appreciate the, oh, I don't know why I have such a hard time with this. Just get on that one. Go to the right. Trip to Cali's this weekend, or this week, so you're hyped? Oh, excellent. I was actually talking to my boss about when the next time I should come down to Cali is, and he said, I still don't know. Maybe September. Subsequently, Squiggles was bugging me and saying, hey, when are we going to go down to the In-N-Out in Oregon and then, you know, maybe continue driving to California? To which I said, I don't know. I guess we could just go do it. Because Squiggles wants to make a sort of pilgrimage trip down to the In-N-Out in Oregon now. We looked into it. It's about a 5-hour drive. Or 300 miles. So it depends on who's driving, really. But, I remain, you know... It'd be better if we could batch those two things up. Okay. I just need to be able to ride the right one. That's what I need to do there. Ultimately, I would say In-N-Out is still the best of the fast food burgers, but ultimately that simply is the best fast food burger, which means I can still get a better burger at Red Robin. Their shakes are good, their fries are good. Like, if you're going to go for a fast food burger, go for In-N-Out, if you can, if you happen to be on the West Coast. But otherwise, like, it's probably not worth it to travel to the West Coast for a fast food burger. There's probably a better burger at a bar near you. So... You'd head to the In-N-Out a couple towns away from where you live. I mean, again, like, they're good, but are they pilgrimage good? I don't know. I just don't know. Either way, it's mostly an excuse to do a road trip with Squiggles, and road trips are fun with your bros, and you know how that is. Okay. I swear to God, this is legitimately Kaizo, but maybe I'm wrong. Haven't had it, but everyone at work who's tried it said they love it. I mean, it's a good fast food burger place. Like, seriously, get yourself a double animal style and some animal style fries, and you'll be having a good time. Like, that was, in general, my sort of standard In-N-Out order when I used to live about, let's say about a mile or so away from an In-N-Out. If you don't order animal style, why are you even going to In-N-Out? Like, really? You might as well just go to McDonald's. Because it's the onions and mustard that make all the difference. Alright. I'm getting the feeling, I'm getting this down. Like, if I can ride that last fuzzy, I got a good feeling about this, and we can see, you know, some part of this level we haven't seen yet. Alright. Don't cut the difference. Never helps. But yeah, I'm excited. I want to go back to California. It's been too long. Been reading a book about a fellow who was in California. Really good book, by the way, in case you're interested in any amount of, like, hacker stuff. If you've ever seen the movie Sneakers, you would probably appreciate this book. It's called Cuckoo's Egg, written by the guy who makes the Klein bottles. And it's just sort of a diary about him tracking a hacker from, you know, Germany, who was hacking into his system at Berkeley. And it's legitimately kind of fantastic. Between sort of the politics of Berkeley being kind of weird for him having to, you know, help out various three-letter agencies, the bureaucracy involved, some of the Unix isms that you normally wouldn't deal with, and of course the complete and utter lack of security of Unix systems circa like 19... what was it about? Oh, like 1984, 87 or something. Fun book. Would recommend. Totally worth the money I spent. I was actually going to finish it and probably not stream, except my phone ran out of battery, so I ended up not reading. So. Very, once I'm done with it, I gotta find another book, though. That's kind of the problem. I think I said I'd finished making money because I wanted to give Older Pratchett another try, but honestly, it's just not very good. Hard to follow up going postal, I'll be honest. Can't believe that pixel held Mala right there. Alright. Didn't jump early enough. Just gotta wait. I do feel, at least in terms of personal preference, this level has an awful lot of the things I don't like in it. Like, just making you wait for no good reason. Unnecessary, like, futziness. Alright, cool. New part of the level. That sure was a cool new part of the level I got to play. How much, like, sandbagging do I need to do there? Like, it seems to indicate I need to sandbag a lot. And I don't know how I feel about that. Oh, what's up, Power Zero? How you doing? This is pretty much the last OLDC level I have to play. There's one more after this, but it's a bit of a unique case. I'm not sure what my plan was there. Doing good? Excellent. You kind of forgot about OLDC. I think an awful lot of people forgot about OLDC. It's okay. Let's be honest. 24-hour level design contest is gonna come up in like a day or two, so the 6th, I think that's scheduled for the 10th, so it's very soon. New level design contest, one of which I will not be judging, most emphatically, because I still gotta finish up a ridiculous amount of stuff for this. Even after playing all the levels, there's so much writing to be done. And that's sort of the vanilla nature right there. Land on 2 sprites at once. It's a cool idea for a contest. Is this the first one? No, this is the second OLDC. Probably should have made that clear in the Twitch title, but I did not. In fact, a little bit of a weird secret, a little bit of trivia. There's a reason why I have contracted the word judging in my Twitch stream title, because it's actually important for my YouTube processor to not see the word judging. So, the first one was in 2017. Wow, 4 years elapsed between here and there. I mean, given that VLDCs have happened as well, like, So, the delta between this and VLDC is essentially you could, like, have custom music and edit a few graphics to be usable elsewhere. It's not all that surprising that it didn't happen all that often. So. And I must apologize, even at this early venture. I need to use the restroom really quick. I'll be right back. There we go. Yeah, VLDC is interesting. In fact, I was using VLDC 9 to test out some of my SA1 stuff recently and found out that it doesn't work right. You have the mixed feelings about the loosened definition of vanilla in the last couple of years. That's fair. I'm still really not sure about the definition of vanilla to begin with, because Lunar Magic does change things even when you just barely save the ROM. Vanilla effectively means, in some respects, even OLDC vanilla, means what Fusoya thought was reasonable. And that's not a bad definition, to be completely honest. It's not perfect, but it's not a bad definition. I still think I'm doing this. Think about how I've... Ah, dang it, missed it. The allowance of X graphics? Oh, that is something I definitely have missed in the definition of VLDC. My understanding was you could only like add some graphics if they were already in the ROM itself. But again, my understanding of an awful lot of things is not perfect. Like you could choose to use overworld level or overworld graphics in your level was my sort of understanding for VLDC. Like anything in the ROM was fair game. But things got kind of weird from there, and how people interpret rules and how the judges... Ah, dang it. Interpret rules is not ideal. You would have liked custom music. 100% with you. I am very sick of Athletic. That is not the Athletic that Silvergunna gave us. And in fact, I am looking forward to playing hacks and levels in the future that do not use the default music. Even though, admittedly, I barely hear the music when I'm playing, I still know it's there. And I'm certain everyone else has heard Athletic to death. Again, have to appreciate the fact that I missed the fuzzy. Nobody used the Switch Pals music more than once. I think XF graphics as long as the assets are only vanilla assets. Alright, yeah. Okay, that matches my understanding. It's not ideal, but I understand why people would want that. It has nothing to gameplay, but you don't have to hear the same 3 songs over and over. Yup. No, it's kind of amazing, really. You never realize it as a kid, but like Super Mario World doesn't have that much music. It mostly has the same music over and over. Ah, dang it. Only really been playing for SMW hacks for 2 years, so you don't know anything about the history of VLDC. I do not appreciate missing the fuzzy. No. No, I do not, and I finally caught up on chat. I also appreciate pressing the B button at points in time when you need to press the B button. I appreciate the Infinite Lives patch, which allows me to not be dead right now, given I've already died far more than 5 times in the, like, what, 30 minutes I've been streaming. So... yeah, there's an awful lot of, like, history on SMW Central about these contests and the like, and I will completely admit I am fairly ignorant about most of the history. It's just not something that interests me all that much. Oh yeah, that reminds me, the VLDC thing. VLDC 9 compilation actually breaks some emulators that emulate things correctly. I was trying to debug something with my chat hacks for on VLDC 9, and only realized somewhat later... Sorry, I gotta focus for, like, fuzzy jumping. Lover reminds you of Kaizo 2, Kaizo 3. VLDC is too vanilla for some emulators. No, the problem is, and I wouldn't look this up because, well, I didn't look this up. So I mentioned this in my Discord, and Max basically was like, "Oh yeah, here's the issue on GitHub." Long story short, the SA1 allows you to change your NMI and IRQ vectors on the fly, but only from the SA1 side. But people didn't quite understand that at the time. And, oh god, I waited too long. And so they would actually try to change the vector from the SNES side, and that breaks things. And so while the SD to SNES doesn't care, and the SNES core doesn't care, BSNES, of course, and Messen, my emulator slash debugger of choice, actually care a whole lot. And so it crashes horrifically on boot up. And there's even a message in there from Sour saying, oh yeah, no, Bu confirmed it. This is wrong. I'm doing the right thing. Dang it. VLDC overlords are too chocolate, which violate the spirit of the vanilla level design contest. That's fair. You like the compilation hacks, you understand, but you totally understand why they haven't done them. I mean, part of the reason why they haven't done them is, like, compilation hacks are hard. It turns out that even in the most vanilla circumstances, where your level is in the overworld has some level of effect on the level itself, which is completely bizarre to me. The key thing I can tell you about is, like, Monty moles behave differently if they're on a sub-map versus the main map when you enter the level. Why? I don't know. It's just SMW. It's just weird. What am I doing? You don't care that they look cool. That's fair. I mean, the overworld maps are kind of irrelevant outside of, like, it's nice to know who made the level and maybe what place they got in terms of compilation. I don't have a whole lot of opinion on this because I haven't been involved in anything, but I mean, there is theoretically a compilation coming out for this eventually, so we'll see it at some point. It probably will have an overworld. Idea was born when VLDC 7. X was too much of a demand. I guess I'll have to read that one. That's actually a complicated thing. When 7 appeared, X was too much of a demand. No official compilation has been planned since 11. That is fair. Would love to participate in more SMW contests. I mean, they're coming up some. I mean, we have the unknown level design contest that's coming up relatively soon. It has some sort of constraint that most people don't know about yet, which is to say people who aren't on staff. 24 hours coming up, like, in the next, like, 2 days. Like, I think it starts on the 10th? And that one looks kind of cool. I know what the theme is, and I think people will have fun with it. Is as much as I'm willing to say about that. In addition to the fact that I am not judging it, which might add fun for some people. So, you would love to know what QLDC will be about? I'm certain you would. I'm certain you would. I know the answer. I'm not telling. I'm considering submitting a hack for that one, which might reveal something, but we'll see. Depends upon what my next couple months look like in terms of busyness, because I've got a bunch of things I need to get done in both SMW place, real life, maybe some SMRPG stuff. We'll see. Is the 24-hour one standard? I don't think I can accurately answer that question without revealing anything, so I'm not going to answer any question on that. I will say once again, I think people who participate will have fun, which is as far as I'm willing to go on that one. I also am not really certain what you mean by standard. That probably is a bigger effect on why I'm not going to answer that question. Keeping it secret reminds you of BLDC. That's fair. The LDC... In the LDC alphabet, it was quick, but they changed that. I mean, when you have 24-hour level design contest, can you really be more quick than that? Oh, as in it's a standard hack as opposed to a Kaizo or Troll hack. Yes, the 24-hour contest is going to require that your level design be in the form of a standard from somewhere from easy to very hard hack, as opposed to a Kaizo thing. Because the word Kaizo is explicitly not included in 24-hour level design, you should not do that. There is a different contest, if you so feel the need to make Kaizo quickly, called the 72-hour Kaizo design contest, which would be doing that. So, yep. Sonup's got it right. Quick is in 100%. Oh, 100-second levels. I would kind of like that as someone who is currently playing this level. I see the appeal. I definitely see the appeal. It's the parabolic motion contest. You have to only move in parabolas. Oh, yes, I made it. Okay. It's a midpoint! Now I have to die! Well, that's exciting, isn't it? Hey, look, my score is a reasonable approximation of pi, divided by 1,000. You waiting for ZLDC? What does the Z stand for? That's not your problem. Oh, I guess I probably should have gone down the pipe. That probably would have been convenient with, you know, being big and all that. Oh well. Sup, Weregoose? How you doing? I will take those H's. I am happy to have an H or two. Alright. We're now a balloon. You know, Malo doesn't look too bad as a balloon. Some sprites look really awful in balloon form. Malo looks pretty okay. Zuccotti level design contest. That would be interesting. That would definitely be interesting. What else could Z stand for? Zelda level design contest. People could make Link to the Past levels. Or hacks, I guess. That would still be weird. Maybe requiring, like, Zelda... dang it. Requiring, like, Zelda patches. Zoomer level design contest must include one Fortnite dance. One of my nephews actually, is into the whole dabbing and Fortnite dancing thing. He once managed to dab an ice cream cone into a wall because he, wasn't paying attention to what he was doing. Like, legitimately threw it into the wall because he was dabbing so hard. Still love him. Might be hard sometimes. '21st 21st century level design contest. I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, we're in the 21st century. We've been in the 21st century for a non-trivial amount of time now. Like, I would say most level design contests have been 21st century level design contests. Oh, that is awkward. Okay, all right. Somehow I'm finding the second half of this to be somewhat more pleasant than the first half, and I can't... Somehow I'm finding the second half to be a whole lot shorter than the first half, and I can totally explain why. Must require drill. Or drip. True commitment. GG indeed. Alright, I gotta write some comments here. Well, I got the mushroom. You know why Mario spawns a mushroom if you go across the goal tape while you're in P-balloon state? It's because Mario was holding the P-balloon the whole time. Damnedest thing. New level design contest. All levels must be newly created. I'm pretty sure that's the general requirement, Kapateki. How you doing? TLDC. The Johnny level design contest. You must include anime in it. Oh, that'd be kind of fun, actually. It'd be like it'd need to be a W LDC. It'd need to be the Weeaboo level design contest. I don't know about this one. You're not even in the community, and you would leave because of that. No level design contest. You make a level and you're disqualified. You can safely say that one different from a distance. Quatranon level design contest. Yes, make your level be 4-dimensional. That seems like a good idea. Make a level with only rotating sprites. That sounds somewhat nightmarish. It's true, there was just an overworld design contest. People seemed to have fun during that one. It was pretty cool. Yeah, it ended about a week ago. I've still been meaning to like go and look at those. Since I'm almost 100% not judging that, I have no credentials in that dimension. I'm aware that at least a few of the people have been involved. Like I know Gamma V submitted something, and other people have too. It'd be kind of cool to check those out, but you know, because you have a friend who's drooling over some of the submissions. Yeah, Overworld is something I just don't understand at all. Like, I'm even looking at it right now, and I don't think I understand it. Like, the way events play and how they do things and why they do things. It's just something I just don't know too much about. It'd be something I probably should learn. Alright, there we go. I'm not necessarily sure I'm happy with these notes, but they are honest, and there's something to be said for that. Alright, on to the last one. Level 126.